Ever dreamed of having a lush garden but thought you didn't have the space? What if I told you that you can create this stunning vertical garden using materials you probably have at home right now? It's easier than you think, and today I'm going to show you exactly how. Let's turn that empty wall into a green paradise. First things first, let's gather our materials. You'll need some plastic bottles, preferably the 2-liter soda bottles. We'll also need a pair of strong scissors or a utility knife, a permanent marker, some sturdy rope or twine, a few washers, and of course, good quality potting soil and your favorite plants. For plants, I recommend herbs like mint or parsley, or small flowers like petunias, because they don't have deep roots and look fantastic. Before we start building, we need to prepare our bottles. Make sure they are clean and dry, and remove any labels. A little soap and water will do the trick. Once they're clean, we'll mark them for cutting. This is a crucial step for getting a uniform look, so take your time with it. Now for the fun part, let's start cutting. Grab your permanent marker and a bottle. We're going to lay the bottle on its side. About halfway down, draw a rectangle. This will be the opening where your plant will live. Make it large enough for the plant to grow comfortably, but leave enough of the bottle intact at the bottom to hold the soil. Be careful when you cut. A utility knife is great for the first puncture, and then scissors make it easier to follow the lines you drew. Always cut away from your body. After cutting the main opening, we need to add some small drainage holes. Flip the bottle over. On the side opposite the large opening, poke a few small holes with your scissors or knife. This is super important to prevent water from pooling and causing root rot. Your plants will thank you for it. Next up, we need to create the hanging system. We'll make 2 holes at the top and 2 holes at the bottom of each bottle. These holes should line up vertically. You can use the tip of your scissors or a drill if you have one. Make sure the holes are just big enough for your rope to pass through. This is what will connect our bottles together and create the vertical structure. Now, let's assemble our garden. Take your rope and cut it into long pieces. The length will depend on how many bottles you want to stack and how high you want your garden to be. A good starting point is about 6 feet per rope. We will use 2 ropes for each column of bottles for stability. Take 1 piece of rope and thread it through one of the top holes of your first bottle, from the outside in. Before you pull it all the way through, tie a knot at the end of the rope. To make it extra secure, add a washer before the knot. This will stop the knot from slipping through the hole. Now, pull the rope tight so the knot and washer are snug against the inside of the bottle. Next, thread the other end of the same rope down through the bottom hole that's directly below the top one. Pull it all the way through. You now have one side of your first bottle secured. Repeat this entire process with your second rope on the other side of the same bottle. You should have 2 long strands of rope hanging down from the bottom. To add the next bottle, simply take the ropes hanging from the first bottle and thread them through the top holes of the second bottle. Here's the trick. Before you thread them through the bottom holes, you need to create a stopper to set the distance between the bottles. Simply tie a knot on each rope inside the second bottle, right where you want it to hang. Again, using a washer above the knot will add strength. Then, pass the ropes through the bottom holes. You can continue this process, stacking as many bottles as you like to create your vertical column. Once your structure is assembled, it's time for the best part. Planting. Fill each bottle about 2/3 full with your potting soil. Gently take your plant out of its original container. Loosen the roots a bit and place it inside the opening. Add more soil around the plant to secure it, patting it down gently. And there you have it, your very own recycled vertical garden. Find a sunny spot, maybe on a balcony, a patio wall, or even a bright indoor wall, and hang it up. Make sure whatever you hang it from is strong enough to support the weight, especially when it's watered. Now for a few pro tips. First, when watering, start from the top bottle. The excess water will drip down and help water the plants below. It's efficient and saves water. Second, choose your plants wisely. Trailing plants like ivy or string of pearls look amazing as they grow and cascade down. And third, don't be afraid to mix and match. A combination of herbs, flowers, and leafy greens can look incredible and be useful too. Let's also talk about a few common mistakes to avoid. Don't make the drainage holes too big or you'll lose all your soil when you water. Also, don't skip the knots and washers between bottles. Without them, your bottles will just slide down and bunch up at the bottom. And finally, don't overwater. Check the soil with your finger first. If it feels dry, it's time to water. So, let's do a quick recap. We took some old plastic bottles, cut them to create planters, poked drainage holes, and used a simple rope and knot system to stack them into a beautiful vertical garden. It's a fantastic, budget-friendly project that reduces waste and adds a touch of green to any small space. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and feel inspired to create your own vertical garden. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'd love to see your creations, so please share a photo of your garden in the comments below or tag us on social media. And make sure to hit that notification bell so you do not miss out on our next DIY project. Thanks for watching, and happy gardening!